Well, as you can see, I'm sitting in front of my Windows computer and it's hooked up to this big old TV. So this is a 42-inch LG LED TV. I bought this for $15 from a guy on Facebook Marketplace. It needed the backlight repaired, but that was a pretty easy job and it didn't cost very much, so I have a pretty decent TV. But anyway, as big as this television is, I kind of have a need for a second monitor. So instead of going out and buying one that I really don't have room for anyway, I only have probably about maybe 20 inches between the TV and the window. And on the other side is my workbench, so that's not going to work out too good either. But I have a couple of tablets here, so I thought I'd go online and see if I could find a free app that I could use to turn one of these tablets into a secondary screen. So the one I chose to use is the easier one, and the one that I don't actually use for anything else, that is. And that's this iPad mini, first generation, and most of the reason I don't use this is because it's actually not fully supported anymore. So you can't get a lot of apps for it on the Play Store that work anymore. So anyway, so the app that I found was wired XDisplay, and it works pretty decent. So this is the corresponding PC software that you need to download. So the only other thing you need to make this work is iTunes and your cord. So this one doesn't have an option for Wi-Fi. I wanted it hardwired anyway, so I have my lightning cable and I'm going to plug it in here to my computer's USB. And when I do, that turns on. And let's get rid of iTunes here. And as you can see, now I have a display that I can use with my computer. If I can get this stupid thing to sit up here. I'll just put my other tablet in front of it so it doesn't fall. So it's kind of small. It's basically comically small compared to this big ass TV, but it still works for what I need to do. And you can see here that the mouse is moving. And if I go up to the software on my Windows computer, I can change this frame rate to normal. And I can change the quality to high if I want to. And it's pretty decent. The only problem is that it does use a bit of CPU power, so if I change the frame rate to high as well, it'll use about 25% of the CPU power, and if I put it on low, it uses about 10%. But I don't really like the frame rate on low anyway, so I'll put that on normal. But I can put the quality down to normal as well. So if I click this button to set the resolution, you can see that I have the screen set up so that when I drag a window from here down to this screen, it's on the bottom because I have the tablet at the bottom. But if I wanted to, I could move this over here, click apply, and now when I move a window from up here down here, it doesn't do anything. I have to move it over here. So you can see it's coming in on the side now. So it does work pretty good.